What's up, guys? Still celebrating here for the 30th anniversary of Batman the Animated Series. That was one of the best cartoons ever when I was 14. And it spawned the whole DC animated universe. But we're not here to talk about that. um, I'm actually here to talk about politics. Not really, not really, no. I mean, yes and no in different respects. So, a lot of the guys in the red pill space seem a bit conservative. And I've broached this before, and I've even tried to kind of clarify where I am on that. I'm not sure if that actually worked or if I was cogent in what I said. I know a lot of stuff I said probably isn't as cogent as I would like it to be after I reflect on it and look at the videos myself. But I wanted to talk about the fact that, I myself am not conservative, although I am in this red pill space and the black manosphere and the manosphere in general. And a lot of these guys do tend to be so, even including the black guys, a lot of them tend to be Republican or at least conservative leaning. And I'm not. Ironically, I come off that way, especially in my social media to some of my friends, because I tend to make fun of being woke and all that sort of stuff. And the thing is, I'm actually a progressive, and just to make sure that I wasn't kidding myself on that, I actually had took one of those surveys. I forgot who is responsible for that survey, but I saw it on the Rising, and it was like, okay, well, let me test where I am politically because I might be deceiving myself. But no, I scored pretty strongly as a progressive, which I already knew that I was, but I needed the confirmation. It's always good to test your beliefs. And the thing is, it's different types of progressives. The reason why I may come off conservative is that I'm a free speech progressive. I'm almost an absolutist when it comes to free speech, barring a few things, such as the obvious, is not actually causing people harm and stuff like that. But as, and I mean physical harm, but this notion that what you say can get people hurt just by the fact that you disagree with someone is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And this comes out of the LGBTQ and the fourth wave feminism and stuff like that. And that's where I break from them. So a lot of other progressives are more the PC progressives, and I vehemently disagree with the PC police and stuff like that. So I might fall similar in camp to the libertarians and conservatives on that. But yeah, sitting there making sure that you say the correct thing so that you don't hurt other people's feelings, or that if you say something that disagrees with people's identity politics is going to lead to them being physically injured by others who disagree with their lifestyles. That all of that is crazy. And having a linguistics background, I also don't believe in policing speech either, because it's a way of it's a way of it's magical thinking to think that merely uttering certain things will conjure things in reality to happen. It's it's a sort of it's a sort of magical thinking that this irrational. So that's why, although I am a progressive, I'm a free speech progressive, and I may come off conservative when I make fun of woke folks, because I make fun of the fact that they think you have to talk a certain way to be a certain way in your politics. I disagree with identity politics. That should not be like front and center. I mean, if that's what you want to, I don't know, make your self concept about is your identity politics, have at it, Hoss. But that's not I. And again, I don't think that I identity politics is the way to go as a progressive. I'm firmly entrenched into some of the classical liberal values, such as, individualism, free speech and free thought, reason, as well as political and economic freedoms, of course. Those are the pillars of classical liberalism, which I think evolved along the lines into progressivism, whereas modern liberalism, as opposed to classical liberalism, has had a different trajectory. So you'll see me disagreeing with mainstream Democrats. I don't like them. So again, I might come off as a conservative because I will make fun of mainstream and corporate Democrats like the current president. Oh, so be it. But yeah, just to clarify or re-clarify on something that I tried to before, I am progressive, but I am a free speech progressive. I don't care about wokeism, identity politics, PC police, all that sort of stuff. So that's all I had to say about that. Rant is over, but I'm just a contrarian.